Hello to all Pokemon fans. Today, if you're wondering if you can play Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game into your PC, well, you can now do that. And it's now fully optimized to run in PC. So what you need to do is that you will need to have an installed Yuzu Emulator into your PC. For those who do not know, Yuzu Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator that can play any Nintendo Switch games as long as you have installed these files directly into Yuzu Emulator. So as you can see here, I have Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game already installed. So first of all, I'm going to teach you where to get these files. So just type in Yuzu Emulator first. So that's the first thing that we'll need to get. So go to yuzuemu.org, then click on that, and then click on the download button here. And if you're using Windows PC, then you can just you can just download it here for Windows. Then if you're using Linux device, then you can just download it here, manually download here. So I'm currently using the latest build of Windows 11 22H2 version, and I'm just going to skip the download and installation process of this because downloading and installing a Yuzu emulator is really easy to do, and anyone can do that. So I'm going to assume now that you have already installed Yuzu emulator. So what's the next step? You have to open Yuzu emulator first, and if this is your first installation, then you will be met with an error because Yuzu emulator needs these files here that I have highlighted to be installed into Yuzu emulator. So what are these files? These files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. You will need to have the latest version in order for it to run Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, which is version 15. So if you're asking where you can get this keys and firmware file, you can only legally get them through a modded Nintendo Switch console which has a custom firmware installed in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, it means that you can access your Nintendo Switch system files, which are the keys and firmware. You can just copy these files into your PC once you have access to the system files. So the next step is, we're wondering where you can get Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game. Again, legally speaking, you can only get them if you own the physical copy of the game. You should own it, you should buy one, and you just have to digitally back it up into an XEI file format. But if you don't own a Switch, or if you have a Switch but don't know how to do all the things that I have said, then I'm just gonna save you guys all that hassle and teach you where to get them, all these files. So I'm just gonna leave a QR code here and just scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone, and you will be redirected to the site wherein you can get all the keys, the firmware, and the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game. Just hover down at the website. In the middle part of the page, you can get the Pokemon Scarlet, and in the bottom part of the page, you can get the keys and firmware. So just download it from there from your phone, then just transfer it into your PC, or you can just download it into your PC so that you can put it directly into your desktop. This is just like mine here. So I'm going to assume that you have already downloaded the files and that you have them now. So it's time to install them into your Yuzu emulator. So go to Yuzu emulator, go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then go to Keys folder, and then open the keys zip RAR file here and just drag and drop or copy and paste these files into that folder. So just put that file. So if this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty, okay? So I'm just going to close on that and go back to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then go to NAND folder. Click on that, then go to System, then to Contents folder, then Registered. Then all you need to do now is to open this firmware file here and just copy all of these files and paste it into this folder. This is the Nintendo Switch firmware files. This where in your Yuzu emulator be able to detect all the Nintendo Switch games that are now available. So close on that, and now your Yuzu emulator is now fully capable of booting up and playing any Nintendo Switch games such as Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game. So what's the next step now? It's time to optimize Yuzu emulator to play Pokemon Scarlet. So in order to do that, is just click on Pokemon Scarlet and then right click on that and then go to Properties. As you can see, I am currently using the latest version of Pokemon Scarlet. Then go to the General tab. So just pause this video and copy my settings, okay? Then go to System, go to CPU, and here's the most important part, graphics. So again, just pause the video and copy my settings here. Pokemon Scarlet will run in Yuzu if you're using the Vulkan API. So just follow all the steps here and then go to Advanced Graphics tab. And just here, just pause the video and copy my settings. Go to Audio. Okay, so in Input, so you can just configure your controller here. You can just use my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here. So that's what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna play this game. So hit OK. So basically, your Yuzu emulator is now fully capable of playing Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And a little bit of disclaimer, I'm not gonna show you guys a gameplay of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet because we all know that Nintendo is really strict on this kind of content and they don't want it to be shown in any social media platform or in YouTube because they will just ban your videos, ban your channel because of that. So in order to save myself from being taken down and my videos and my channel, I'm not gonna show you that. And I hope you guys do understand of this. But I am willing to show you guys a little bit of boot up of Pokemon Scarlet into the title screen, meaning that the game will run and boot up accordingly. So I'm just gonna blur the screen here so that Nintendo will not hit me with any copyright strike with Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game. So as you can see here, it's booting up now. And here it is. I am now in this title screen and the game is running 30 FPS. So I'm just gonna stop the emulation now. And I have not installed any mods in this game because it runs smooth and the game looks sharper and it's very nice. So if you just followed all the steps that I have done and shown in this video tutorial, you'll be able to play Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet game into your PC and all of the previous Pokemon games and all of the latest and new Nintendo Switch games too. So I hope this video tutorial is helpful. And if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game into your PC, just leave a comment in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer all of them. So please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and see you for the next time. Goodbye for now.